Chavarim Chai. It's me, Miss Sarah. Look, do you see what I see? It's a piece of matzah. It must be time to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Passover. Some people call it Pesach. Passover is a very special holiday. It's when we remember that Jewish people were freed from slavery in Egypt many, many years ago. We eat a special meal called a Seder. At the Seder, we recite blessings and we sing lots of songs, and we also tell the story of Passover. We'll talk more about the Seder later on. There are so many fun songs to sing on Passover. There's always one song that gets stuck in my head for days and days and days before and after Passover actually starts. Do you know what song I'm talking about? Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. What a fun song to sing! But what do those words even mean? The story of Passover will help us find out. Once we know the story, we can sing the song again and we'll know what the words actually mean. Let's start with part 1 of the Passover story. Come on! The Passover story, part 1. Many, many years ago, there was a mean king called Pharaoh, and he ruled over Egypt. He knew that the Jewish people were smart and strong, and he didn't want anyone taking his place as king. So he decided to make them his slaves.
I will make the Jewish people work for me. Then they will always know that I am king.
The Jewish people, of course, did not want to be Pharaoh's slaves. It was not a fun life. They worked all day digging and building Pharaoh's empire. Tired and sore, they yearned for their freedom. Bang, 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 bang your hammers low. Bang, 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 give a heavy blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Dig, 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 dig your shovels deep. Dig, 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 there's no time for sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Saw, 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 saw right through the wood. Make sure the work that you do is good. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Build, 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 build the tower high. Build, 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 till it reaches the sky. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. The Passover Story, Part 2. It was a really tough life for the Jewish people. They wanted to be free, so they cried out for God's help. Please, God, help us. We want our freedom. God heard the Jewish people's cries, and he found a man to be their leader. His name was Moses.
Do not fear, my fellow Jews, for I am here and I will lead us out of slavery.
The Jewish people felt reassured. First, Moses tried talking with Pharaoh. He said,
God wants you to treat the Jewish people with kindness. Please let them go and live in freedom.
But Pharaoh refused.
Never! I will not let them go.
Moses did not back down. This time, he gave Pharaoh a warning that bad things would happen if he did not free the Jews. He said,
I am warning you, King Pharaoh. If you do not let the Jewish people go, plagues will come down upon you and your land. No!
What will happen? Will Pharaoh let the Jewish people go?
No!
Oh listen, oh listen, oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They work so hard each day, they want to go away. King Pharaoh, what do you say?
No, 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 I will not not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go.
Oh listen, oh listen, oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They work so hard each day, they want to go away. King Pharaoh, what do you say?
No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go.
Oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They work so hard each day, they want to go away. King Pharaoh, what do you say?
No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go.
Wow, it must have been so hard for the Jewish people back then. They worked so hard and they wanted their freedom so badly. I wonder if there's a way that we can honor and remember their fight for freedom now. I know. Let's call my good friend Rabbi Daniel. I bet he'll be able to teach us even more about this. Hi, Rabbi Daniel. How are you? It's me, Miss Sarah. Happy Passover. Oh, I'm good, thanks. We're wondering if you can teach us even more about the holiday of Passover. What do you say? He said yes. Let's go learn from him. Come on.
Hi, Miss Sarah, and Shalom, Chaverim. My name is Rabbi Daniel, and I heard that you're learning the Passover story with Miss Sarah today. There are so many great parts of that story and so many wonderful aspects of this holiday. What is freedom? Freedom is making sure that we get to take care of our own bodies, that we're treated with kindness and fairness, and that no one tells us that we're not able to be ourselves. And that's such an important part of this story of Passover. And so when we're retelling the story of Passover, the story that says that we get to be ourselves, we don't want to miss any details. So because of that, our tradition tells us that we should have a Seder, and Seder is Hebrew for order, in which we go through every single part of the story. And you might even say, you're gonna retell the same story every year? And the answer is yes, because if we tell the same story every single year, we won't forget it. And if we follow the order every single time, then all the best parts of the story will certainly be shared. Because you wouldn't want to forget one of the best parts of a story, but you'll learn more about Seder with Miss Sarah. So in our story, we're going to hear about Moses, who's the leader, and he has to be brave. He has to speak up. He has to have all this confidence in himself, and he's a little scared. Are you ever scared to use your voice? Because once in a while, I sure am. And so when I celebrate Passover, I'm reminded that my voice matters, that your voice matters, that telling our stories and sharing our voices is an important part of this celebration. What a great holiday. Happy Passover. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Seder, an amazing celebration, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Miss Sarah.
The Passover Story, Part 3. Pharaoh really should have listened to Moses. Suddenly, the plagues began. First, all of the water turned to blood. Then, frogs appeared everywhere. Slimy, loud, croaky frogs all over the place. After that, big bugs called locusts flew around everywhere and ate all of the Egyptians' food.
Get away from me, you slimy frogs! Go away, bugs!
Again, Moses asked Pharaoh to let the Jewish people go.
The plagues will stop if you let us go. What do you say? Never! I will not let you go!
So the plagues continued. Hail fell from the sky. It was like a horrible storm. Darkness soon came as one of the final plagues. It swept over the whole country for days. Was it time for Pharaoh to let the Jewish people go? These plagues were awful.
One morning when Pharaoh woke in his bed, there were frogs on his pillow and frogs on his head. Frogs on his nose, frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. One morning when Pharaoh woke in his bed, there were frogs on his pillow and frogs on his head. Frogs on his nose, frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. One morning when Pharaoh woke in his bed, there were frogs on his pillow and frogs on his head. Frogs on his nose, frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. Frogs were jumping everywhere.
How many frogs do you see jumping around? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 frogs jumping around. Now, can we count in Hebrew? Try to count with me. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frogs jumping around. Great job counting. The Passover Story, Part 4. Pharaoh was horrified to see all of these plagues destroying his land and hurting his people. He decided to free the Jews to make the plague stop at last.
Enough! I can't take this anymore! I will let your people go. All the Jews are free.
The Jewish people were overjoyed to be free, but they had to leave quickly. What if Pharaoh changed his mind? They had to get away from Pharaoh as fast as they possibly could. Hurry, hurry! Don't waste any time waiting for your bread to rise. We must leave right now. Because they could not wait for their bread to rise, they left with bread that looked more like a cracker. It was crunchy and flat, but it would keep their tummies happy on their long journey. The cracker-like bread was called matzah. Imagine you're going on a very long trip. You pack your clothing, some activities, and lots of snacks and food for the ride, right? Well, the ancient Israelites didn't have time for all that when they were fleeing Egypt to get to freedom. Instead, they had to leave before their snacks and food could even rise to become real bread. That's why they brought matzah. Have you ever tasted matzah before? Did you know that we eat matzah every year on Passover? Yes! We eat it so that we can remember the long journey that the Jewish people took and how they had to leave in such a hurry in order to get to their freedom. Wow, there are lots of ways to enjoy matzah. One of my favorite ways is matzah pizza. I know, I'm going to call my good friend Miss Ariel. She has a great recipe. Let's see if she'll teach us how to make it. Hi, Miss Ariel, how are you? It's Miss Sarah. Happy Passover. Oh, I'm good, thanks. We're just wondering if you would teach us your special recipe for matzah pizza. What do you say? She said yes. Okay, we'll be right there. Come on, let's go cook some matzah pizza.
Hi, Miss Sarah and Shalom, friends. My name is Miss Ariel, and today we're going to be making matzah pizza for Passover.
You'll only need a few ingredients for this simple recipe: matzah, pizza sauce, and shredded cheese. Start by preheating your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with tinfoil. Next, place your matzahs on a flat surface and top with 1 to 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce. Next, sprinkle on a generous amount of your shredded cheese. Feel free to stop here, or if you want to get really creative, you can add your own toppings like mushrooms or broccoli. Now it's time to bake our matzahs for 5 to 7 minutes until the cheese is fully melted and bubbling. This Passover classic couldn't be easier, and it's something you can enjoy throughout the whole holiday.
Chag Sameach and happy Passover.
The Passover Story, Part 5. Just as the Jewish people were escaping, Pharaoh doubted his decision to free them. He decided to make them come back and be his slaves yet again.
Guards, bring the Jews back. They must be my slaves again.
The Jewish people ran and ran. They ran until they reached the Red Sea. Oh no! How would they cross it? The water was so deep and it was too far to swim. They feared that they would have to go back to Pharaoh and become slaves again. Let's ask God for another miracle.
Oh God, please help us once again. Help us cross the sea and get away from Pharaoh.
Suddenly, the sea parted and there was safe ground to walk across. The Jewish people couldn't believe their eyes. God had made another miracle occur. They walked all the way across to safety and freedom. Hooray!
Avadim haynu, haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin. Avadim haynu, ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin. Ata b'nei chorin, b'nei chorin.
Wow, what a story! We remember the story of Passover with a special meal. It's called a Seder. Have you ever been to a Seder before? During the Seder, we read from a special book. It's called a Haggadah. The Haggadah is like a guide. It tells us what we should eat, what blessings we should say, and what songs we should sing. Let's open it up and take a look inside. Come on! Look! This page shows us the Seder plate. On this plate, we're going to put foods that help to remind us of the Passover story. Oh no! I forgot to set up my Seder plate. I know what to do. I'm going to call my good friend Joanie Leeds. I think she has a song all about setting up the Seder plate. Let's see if she'll sing it with us. Hi Joanie, how are you? It's me, Miss Sarah. Oh, I'm doing well, except we haven't set up our Seder plate over here and we need some help. Do you think you could help us? She said she's going to help us with her song. Okay, we'll be right there. We can't wait to sing with you. Come on, let's go sing with her.
Hi, Miss Sarah. Shalom, Chaverim. My name is Joanie Leeds, and I am a singer-songwriter. And I wrote a song about setting up the Seder plate, and I can't wait to sing it with you. I can't wait. I'm gonna set my Seder plate. I can't wait. I'm gonna set my Seder plate. Shank bone, roasted eggs, bitter herbs, apples, nuts, and honey, lettuce, parsley. We remember how thank you so much for singing with me. And I hope that you'll sing along every single time that you're setting up your Seder plate for Pesach. Bye, Miss Sarah. Mwah.
Now that our Seder plate is all set up, let's look through the Haggadah more. This page tells us the order of the Seder. It tells us exactly what we're going to be doing throughout the meal. I know a way to make it really fun. Let's sing it. Will you sing with me? Come on!
Kadesh urchatz, karpas yachatz, magid rachza, motzi matzah, maror korech, shulchan orech, tzafun barech, halel nirtzah.
You're probably realizing by now that the Passover Seder includes so many foods and rituals that are different from any other regular day of the week. Why do you think that is? What do we do that is different on Passover? Well, did you know that there's even part of the Seder to ask and answer questions just like that one? Yes, we ask and answer the question with a song. Ma nishtana. It means, what is different? Usually, the youngest person at the table gets to ask the questions. Hey, that might be you this year. Let's learn about it together. The song Ma Nishtana is usually sung in Hebrew, but let's learn what the words mean so that we really understand what we're asking about. First, we ask the question, why is this night different from all other nights? Then we ask some other questions that help us find the answers. The first one is this: on all other nights, we eat chametz. That's regular bread that rises, but tonight we eat only matzah. Why do we eat matzah? The second question is, on all other nights, we eat regular vegetables like broccoli or even carrots, but tonight we eat only bitter vegetables, maror. Why do we eat maror? The third question is, on all other nights, we don't have to dip our food even once, but tonight we dip our food twice. Why do we dip our food twice? And the fourth question is, on all other nights we sit up in our chairs, but tonight we recline. Why do we recline on Passover? Wow, now that we know what the Hebrew means, let's sing it together and we'll really understand what Ma Nishtana is all about. Sing with me.
נשתנה הלילה הזה מכל הלילות, מכל הלילות, שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה, חמץ ומצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה, הלילה הזה כולו מצה, שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים שאר ירקות, שאר ירקות. הלילה הזה מרור, מרור. הלילה הזה מרור, מרור. שבכל הלילות אין אנו מטבילין אפילו פעם אחת, אפילו פעם אחת. הלילה הזה שתי פעמים, הלילה הזה שתי פעמים. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים בין יושבין ובין מסובין, בין יושבין ובין מסובין. הלילה הזה כולנו מסובין, הלילה הזה כולנו מסובין.
During the Seder, we tell the whole story of Passover. Remember that story with Moses and Pharaoh and all the Jewish people making their way to freedom? Do you remember how they got to freedom? Yes, with God's help. God gave us so many good things. You know, just one of those good things would have been enough. That's actually why we sing Dayenu. Dayenu means it would have been enough. Wow, now that we know exactly what it means, and now that we know the whole story of Passover, let's sing that song again. Come on! It's time to find the afikomen. The afikomen is a piece of matzah from our Seder. During the Seder, a grown-up will hide the afikomen somewhere in the house and all the kids can go and look for it. Should we look for it together? Come on! Is it behind the couch? No, it's not behind the couch. Is it under the table? No, it's not under the table. Let's try this basket. Is it inside this basket? Yes, there it is. We found the afikomen together. Thanks for looking with me. Yay! Well, friends, it's time to say goodbye now. I had so much fun learning about the holiday of Passover with you. I hope you have a joyous and meaningful Seder with your family and friends. Happy Passover. Bye-bye.
Sing it with Miss Sarah. Sing